Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So like I said, I had another song variance, and this was a rabbit hole I started going down thanks to Jimmy Dean, and pointed out how much Poison's logo had changed. Alright guys, and so far we found some we got my goodness, what do we have so far? This is getting confusing. We got Flesh and Blood changing by 0.45%, and we have got not Look What the Cat Dragged Me In. Talk Dirty to Me had changed by 2.1%. Now we've got Unskinny Bop, which a lot of people know Unskinny Bop. Again, it was on the Flesh and Blood album. And I've got 4 changes on it, alright. Now this is a weird one. This is complicated. So just bear with me for a second now, because you guys got to understand that I'm completely unbiased here, alright. So, where he says, every time I touch you get hot. That's how I remember it. All right, guys. I remember every time I touch you get hot, and that's how it is in this reality. Okay, and that's how he says it. However, the official lyrics say, every time I touch you, honey, you get hot. But he doesn't say honey. So apparently there was a change from honey you get hot to you get hot. Now that's similar to the change that we had going on in the other one where he said instead of so. All right, so every time I touch you, honey, you get hot. He does that twice. And then later on when he says, we'll see who's riding who at the end of the race. That's what it said on the album when I owned it. That's how it always was for me. But now he says, yeah, who's riding who at the end of the race. All right, so I remember we'll see who's riding who at the end of the race. Now this is a tricky one again, because on the video here, on the lyrics video that I got, he says, yeah, they write, yeah, we'll see who's riding who at the end of the race. So he's got actually the change, and we'll see. So he's got, yeah, we'll see, but obviously they only say, yeah, who's riding who at the end of the race now. Again, I remember we'll see, and the official lyrics say, well, who's riding who at the end of the race. That said, I went with what I remembered. We'll see who's riding who at the end of the race. That's what it used to say on the album. I'm not sure anymore. I had a tape, guys. It was a tape. You know, that's how old it was, and I'm not so sure that I still have that tape, even in my boxes of stuff. A lot of my tapes are gone. But I know it was we'll see. So, and so we'll see changed to yeah. So those 2 words changed. We'll see is now yeah. So that's 2 changes. And I'm going with this other change, guys, because honey, and even though I remember the current reality, the official lyrics say honey. And that's what this dude types, who's doing the lyrics there on the video. So you got honey changed to twice, and you got we'll see changed to yeah, so that's 2 more changes, for a grand total of 4 changes out of 315 words, including the title, for a total of 4 changes. And you divide 4 by 315, and you get 1.3% variance. So Poison's a little bit all over the place, but their logo is so much different now, and some of their album covers, and of course Flesh and Blood, the only thing on their album cover is their logo, and it's different. So Flesh and Blood still looks good and right, but the Poison part looks wrong. So far we got 2 changes to this album, and I'm not surprised. But what is surprising me a little bit is how all over the place Poison seems to be. And we'll get to the bottom of that if we can. Um, and it's probably Poison. You know, who knows what the story on Poison may be. But if you factor it into all the rest of the songs and you get an average, you're still going to be hovering around your 1%. So it still fits, and it's still, but Poison's different, guys. So, you know, we'll keep an eye on it and we'll keep checking. So that's going to be it for now. Thanks. Or no, you guys, excuse me. That's, please, uh, thumb us up if you remember. See, this is a weird one for me because I remember the current reality, okay, guy, for who's riding who. So comment, thumb up. If you remember, you get, or thumb us up if you remember, I guess, Honey, You Get Hot. No, this is confusing, guys. This is really, really confusing because I have the memory of the current reality on one of these. So we're gonna go with the official lyrics, and you can thumb us up if you remember. Oh my gosh. How do I do this? How do I do this? Oh my gosh. Thumb us up if you remember who's. We'll see who's riding who at the end of the race, and I guess, Honey, You Get Hot, and thumb me down if you have my memory. Why not? Thumb me down if you have the memory of You Get Hot, because that's the change, and that even though I remember it, that's the way it is. So yeah, thumb me down if you remember the way I remember it. Honey, You Get Hot, I guess. It's so weird. I don't know how to present this one, guys, but there it is. The variance is 1.3%. You've got two changes of Honey, You Get Hot to You Get Hot, and I remember You Get Hot. All right, I have the current reality memory. I, however, remember We'll See Who's Riding Who at the end of the race. They say, yeah, who's riding who at the end of the race, and the official lyrics are, well, who's riding who at the end of the race. So do what you want with that one, guys. I'm going to let this video go at that. That was a complicated thing, and I hope everybody understood that. So much simpler was the Wasp video. But that's our numbers, guys. 1.3% on this song. And let us know what you think. And thanks for all your thumbs up, your thumbs down. Thanks for your comments, and thanks for your subscriptions. Sorry this video ran long and it was so complicated, but I'm not redoing it, guys. I'm just going to roll with it. This is as real as it gets. I was stuck myself and wasn't sure what to do all of a sudden. So you guys got to see that. That's real stuff right there. But I think we're all right at the end. Just let us know what you think on this song. A lot of people probably know this song, so I'm sure the memories are going to be all over the place. So this could be an interesting one. And thanks for watching, guys. And you guys have a great rest of your day for now.